San Diego State is vying for their 10th Mountain West regular season title, heading into the final weekend of Mountain West action. Hi everyone, I'm Bridget Howard here inside the Mountain West Network studio with another feature brought to you by BMO. Let's head on out to San Diego, California and bring in the one and only Mac Barbara. Mac, it's great to see you as always, and we're excited to have you on today to talk about some Aztecs softball as we get closer to the Mountain West Championship.
Yeah, it's great to be here. I'm excited. Just excited to give you guys the inside scoop of San Diego State softball.
Yeah, well, we're excited to get it. Let's talk about the big win on Senior Day this past Sunday at home against Nevada. Talk to me, how much of a momentum boost was that for this group as you head into this final series this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, coming off a bye weekend, it's kind of hard to get back into the groove of playing games. It was a nice weekend off, but I think it's time that we start getting back to working hard again. And it took us a few games. So what? Big deal. It's not that deep. But at the end of the day, we needed that win on Senior Day to keep us on top. And I think it just took a lot of heart, a lot of grit, and with the emotional vibe that was going on that day with us seniors, I think it meant a little bit more to us because we were we're not losing on Senior Day. Basically, Friday it was defense. We didn't have great defense. Saturday we didn't have great hitting. So how are we going to piece it together on Sunday? And that's what we call Championship Sunday, is piecing it all together. So.
Well, this team was picked as the preseason favorite back in February, and you yourself were picked as the preseason player of the year by the Mountain West head coaches. When I spoke with your head coach, Stacy Newman-Denise, back at the beginning of this season, she said, it's a nice honor, but we've got to show up. It's not something that we take lightly. How has this team shown up to this point and proved that you are the best team in the Mountain West?
We were definitely prepared in preseason. We've played some really tough teams. We've beaten some really great teams and some big teams. So I think playing those tough and challenging teams that, challenge us offensively, defensively, it honestly made us better and prepared us for the bigger, the more pressure situations of conference. I feel that when we step on the field as a team, people are scared, and I want them to be scared, But don't get me wrong, I don't take any other team lightly either, because I know how important that winning the Mountain West is for, not only this team, but our school. In my mind, I think that everyone's scared of us, and I want to keep that fear going. And when we walk on the field, I just want people to know that we're here to play, and don't take us lightly.
Well, what makes this team particularly scary is this pitching staff of yours, a group that leads the Mountain West with a 2.47 ERA, and not to mention it's a group that ranks 14th in the nation in strikeout to walk ratio. What makes this Aztecs pitching staff so dangerous?
I think what makes our pitching staff so dangerous is, one, we have a freshman, Cece Solora, and she has no fear whatsoever. She came in and owned the circle right when she got here. And to be fair, when we were playing inter squads, I was I don't want to hit off of her. I don't even want to hit off of her. She just came in and dominated from the start, saying that she wanted to be, freshman of the year, pitcher of the year, whatever it is. Dee, God, that girl, she works so hard and so smart about the game. It's just, I love listening to her talk about, how she's going to attack these hitters, how she's going to attack the game. Even when she's not playing, she's still everyone's biggest supporter, so she's locked in every pitch. If I'm not locked in one pitch, she's on me. She's like, hey, let's go. You gotta be locked in. She's just such a great teammate, and it pays off the hard work that she's put in. And that's why I think she's just doing amazing. Allie Light, she's a senior. She's done some amazing things. She's, helped us get to a super regional. It's just amazing to see, her growth from when she first got in here to now, and how she's been a leader. And I just am so proud of her for everything she's done and all that. And Cass, don't even get me started with Cass. She can throw the ball so hard, it's unreal. But, she's a good dominating factor to our pitching staff as well.
So many great pieces in this Aztecs pitching staff, but I'd love to elaborate on Didi Hernandez. I mean, they're truly, you can't say enough about her. She was just named Mountain West Pitcher of the Week after tossing 5 scoreless innings of relief on Sunday against Nevada. She also leads the conference with a 1.81 ERA as it stands today. What is that feeling like amongst this group when you see Didi take the circle?
Playing first base with her, she just brings some calming presence on the field of like, and she brings the trust that we need on the field. She throws the ball, we get her outs. That's how it works. And if she just keeps doing her thing, we continue to have her back, she's just going to be an unstoppable force. And she just is so smart and continues to learn about how can she fix mistakes and turn them into, basically turn them into, okay, fool me once, shame on you, fool me again, it's not going to happen. And honestly, it's so much fun being on the field. She likes to smile, she likes to laugh. It just, again, it brings that calming presence, and it makes us more relaxed on the field to know that, hey, if I make a mistake, she's got my back, she'll get the next one.
She seems like the ultimate teammate, that's for sure. Well, Mac on the Mesa is a sight to see. Let's just say that, okay? You are 4th in the league in on-base percentage and 10th in slugging percentage. Where have you seen your game grow this season?
My game's been growing constantly. It grows every day. I could go 0 for 3 one game and go 3 for 3 the next, or whatever it is. But honestly, I think my growth has become mental. My first year, I figured I'd have to be perfect. I flew under the radar. Nobody knew who I was for a hot minute, and it was great. And then, the pressure of coming in, last year, it just kind of sat on my shoulders a little bit. It was hard, and I was going through a really tough time, a lot with family, and the outside kind of noise kind of affected me last year, but not allowing it to affect me this year and keeping life separated from softball has just made my life so much easier on the field. Just continuing to focus where my feet are. My feet are on the dirt, my feet are on the dirt. My feet are in the classroom, that's where they are. I think just kind of prioritizing what I need to do in order to make myself better. I can't focus on everybody and everyone at the same time. So, I do got to be a little selfish for myself and kind of figure out what I have to do for myself to make me a better teammate and a better player for this team.
Well, the regular season series finale starts tonight against UNLV. What are the conversations like amongst this group as you head into the final 3 games? Can you believe that it's already here? I
know. Holy. It's just, I'm also a senior, so it's really crazy that this is my last away series too. But I think some of the conversation that we've had, Macy Keister, one of our other seniors, she just tells us every time before a game, it's, hey, let's go 1-0 today. It's just one ball game that we need to win. We need to win 7 innings. If we do what we need to do during the game, we'll be successful. And I think that if we also don't waste the opportunities that are given to us, and we just keep, being aggressive and, doing our thing as base runners, the more we have that tribe and trust feeling, I feel like this team is going to go really far in conference and in postseason. Yeah, well, your Aztecs have a chance to clinch the regular season title this weekend and the #1 seed in the Mountain West Championship. What gives you the belief that this is a group that can get back to the NCAA tournament again this season? This team is just an unstoppable force. It goes beyond say that we have worked so hard. It is just a known fact that we brought in the players to help us do what we need to do and get us to OKC. And with the pieces that we've brought in, it could help us put the pieces together and create something bigger than what we did last year. Well, Mac, it is always fun getting to chat with you. Your enthusiasm and energy embody all that is San Diego State softball. Thank you so much for taking the time for us today, and good luck as you enter this exciting month of May. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Of course. That's Mac Barbara from San Diego State softball. The Aztecs' final regular season series will be played in Las Vegas as San Diego State and UNLV go head-to-head starting Thursday evening with first pitch set for 6 p.m. Pacific time. All games will be streamed live on the Mountain West Network. Tickets are now on sale for the 2024 Mountain West Softball Championship in Boise, Idaho. Head over to the mw.com/softballchamp/ for more details. This feature has been brought to you by BMO. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Bridget Howard.